Good morning, students. So let us continue ahead. Today is going to be the 31st session, and this is going to be in States of Matter, the first chapter, which we are going to go ahead. In today's class, we shall study the postulates of kinetic theory of gases and the derivation of kinetic gas equation. So in today's class, we are going to study regarding the postulates of kinetic theory of gas and the derivation of kinetic gas equation. Postulates of kinetic theory of gases is already studied even in PU level, and even the derivation of kinetic gas equation is also studied under the PU level. Let us just go ahead once again with this postulates and the derivation of the kinetic gas equation. Coming to the postulates of kinetic theory of gases, every gas is made up of large number of extremely small particles called molecules. The actual volume of the molecules is negligible compared to the total volume of the gas. The molecules exert no attractive or repulsive forces on one another. Gas molecules are in constant random motion. When collisions occur, the molecule lose no kinetic energy. That is, the collisions are said to be perfectly elastic. The total kinetic energy of all the molecules remains constant. Molecules can collide with each other and with the walls of the container. Collisions with the walls account for the pressure of the gas. Pressure is exerted when molecules collide the walls of the container. So, in brief, if we have to say, gases are made up of small, tiny particles called molecules, and actual volume of the molecules is negligible when compared to the total volume of the gas. Molecules have no attractive or repulsive forces, and these gas molecules are in constant random motion. When in motion, they collide with one another, and these collisions are said to be perfectly elastic. When I tell elastic, it means the total kinetic energy of the molecule remains constant, that there is no loss of energy or gain of energy during molecular collisions. And pressure is exerted when molecules collide the walls of the container. Now, let us go ahead with the derivation of kinetic gas equation. Let us consider a cubical vessel containing a gas. So, we are going to consider a cubical vessel containing a gas. And now let there be n number of molecules present in the container. Let there be n molecules present in this container. And mass of each molecule of the gas be represented as m. The mass of each molecule is represented as m, and the length of each side of the cube is going to be 1 centimeter, and the length of each side of the cube is going to be as 1 centimeter. The velocity can be resolved into three mutually perpendicular components, Cx, Cy and Cz, parallel to x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So, the velocity is resolved into three mutually perpendicular components. That is, this is going to be Cx along, which is parallel to the x-axis, Cy parallel to the y-axis and Cz parallel to the z-axis. And this velocity is, when it is resolved into the three components, is given as C1 square is equal to Cx square plus Cy square plus Cz square. Now, we are going to consider the motion of the molecule due to the component be represented as Cx. The motion of the molecule along the x-axis is represented as Cx. Next, we go ahead with calculation of the moment of the molecule due to Cx. So, momentum of the molecule due to Cx before it strike the phase A. So, the molecule, we are going to consider the collision along this phase, first along this phase and then the opposite phase. This is while it is moving along x-axis. While moving along y-axis, it collides the two phases and while moving along the z axis it collides the other two faces. So overall it covers while moving along x, y and z all the 6 faces, and while moving along the x axis its momentum is considered to be as mx, and while after colliding the face it returns back, and when it is returning we are going to consider it to be as minus cx. So momentum of the molecule due to the component Cx before it strikes the phase A is going to be represented as m Vx. Vx or Cx both are one and the same. So the momentum of the molecule due to the component Cx after it strikes the phase A is going to be represented as mcx. Because it is returning, I am going to represent the direction as minus. So it is going to be minus mcx. This is the momentum after striking the phase A. Now we are just going to calculate the change in momentum. The change in momentum of a molecule in one collision on the phase A due to the component Cx is going to be mcx minus of minus mcx, and this comes to be 2 mcx. So the change in momentum of a molecule in one collision on one phase due to component Cx is going to be 2 mcx. This is for one collision. Now let us see for the number of collisions. So the number of collisions which takes place on phase A in 1 second due to the component Cx. So to calculate the number of collisions which takes place on phase A in 1 second due to the component Cx is equal to Cx by 2L. Likewise, we are going to calculate the change in momentum of the molecule in 1 second due to the component Cx. So to calculate the change in momentum of a molecule in 1 second due to the component Cx is going to be change in momentum into number of collisions, and that comes to be as, after simplification, it comes to be mcx square by L. Likewise, the change in momentum of a molecule in 1 second due to the component Cx for collisions on the opposite phase perpendicular to x-axis. This is for phase A, and on the opposite side will be, I am going to total, that is mcx square by L plus mcx square by L, and that comes to be 2 mcx square. Likewise, to calculate the change in momentum of the molecule in 1 second due to the component Cy and Cz collision is going to be on the opposite phases. So change in momentum of a molecule in 1 second due to components Cy and Cz on the opposite phases also will be 2mcy square by L and 2mcz square by L. Calculating the change in momentum of a molecule in 1 second due to all the components for collision on all the 6 phases, that is along Cx, Cy and Cz, covering all the 6 phases will be the addition of these 3, that is 2 mcx square by L plus 2 mcy square by L plus 2 mcz square by L, and on simplification I will be getting the equation as 2 mc LC 1 square by L. This is for one molecule. Likewise, the change in momentum in 1 second for all n molecule with velocities C1, C2, C3, C4, Cn will be respectively, for C2 molecule it will be 2 mc C2 square by L. For the C3 molecule it will be represented as 2 mc3 C3 2 square by L, and this goes on for n. Calculating the total change in momentum in 1 second for all n molecules. To calculate the total change in momentum in 1 second for all n molecules for collision on all 6 phases will be the addition of all these. So the equation is going to be, on simplification it will be 2ml C1 square C2 square so on. And I am going to write down this as 2m. I am going to multiply and divide it by n. I am going to multiply and divide this equation by n. So it will be 2m into n divided by n. So this will be given now as 2mnl, and this I'm going to represent it as u square. U square is C1 square plus C2 square plus C3 square, so on, divided by n. This is in fact u, which is going to be under root C1 square plus C2 square C3 square plus Cn square by n will be called as root mean square velocity. The change in momentum in 1 second according to Newton's second law is equal to the force. Change in momentum in 1 second according to Newton's second law is equal to force. So the force exerted by all the n molecules on all the 6 phases will be 2mn u square by L. To calculate the pressure is given as force per unit area. Force by area, and I know force is equal to 2mn u square by L, and area of all the 6 faces is going to be 6L square. Substituting the values of force and area into the equation, I will be getting ultimately the equation as P is equal to 1 by 3 mn u square by V, and this V actually is going to be length cube, and that is the volume. So simply I can tell the kinetic gas equation as PV is equal to 1 by 3 mn u square, and u is the root mean square velocity. Thank you.